Moving along into our third bout of the evening. This one to be contested under amateur rules in the women's bantamweight division with an upper weight limit of 54 kilograms. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 0 wins and a single loss, fighting out of Bushido Martial Arts, please welcome Hahn.
She be telling you things, you come home and act like I'm starting this shit. She be pushing buttons, when you come you don't ask and start defending. When you tell her no ban, go bad, this thing mina I am ending. She's a heifer, a demon,
And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making her amateur debut, fighting out of Thaiholics Cape Town, please welcome Megan Brown.
I don't like your little games, don't like your tilted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime, how you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine, isn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check
And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Chandra Blaine.
So Carl, we have Lily, actually all the way out of Amsterdam, a law student coming to find her first win this evening. And of course we've got the debut in Megan Brown. We'll obviously be hoping to get off to a really good start.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these girls come out on their first fight. You know, we saw that with the boys earlier this evening. You have a choice. You come out slow, you take it easy, or you come out swinging and hope your opponent responds the same.
I remember having good intentions in my debut to actually come out calm And what I found was that my opponent didn't quite allow that to happen, and I didn't have the experience to slow down the pace of the fight. And the first round ended up being, we just ended up going for it. And obviously there was a significant slowdown in the second round, but we luckily found that second win in the final round, and it actually ended a lot better. So it'll be interesting to see if, either one of them allowed the pace to be slow, or if we're going to see a high tempo fight like we saw with the boys earlier in the evening.
Of course, and that's the thing, you can do as many rounds as you want sparring in the gym. Your fitness is going to be peak when you're coming in here, but once you actually get in here and that adrenaline shoots through you, you're having the dump throughout the day of adrenaline, so you fired up, you want to go, to try and stay calm, it's really difficult, especially on debut. And straight away, as we said, Lily comes out swinging with bad intentions, flustering Megan a bit here. She's gone into the clinch to try and slow this fight down a bit.
Yeah, Carl, there was some heavy-handed punches in the beginning of the round from Lily.
Megan needs to be careful though, walking in, throwing long punches, but her chin's up in the air. Needs to be careful she doesn't get caught with a big shot, just like she did in the beginning of this fight. Does well to walk Lily down and land a few shots, but Lily looks pretty confident in the clinch with her knees. Megan looking for some elbows on the inside, but that gives Lily a chance to do some of those sneaky little back elbows with her arm sticking through the clinch. I think what would be important for Megan would be maybe to keep her range a bit, use those teeps, use the long jabs, but I think what she's trying to do is walk her down and show her that I'm not scared of you, I'm ready here to fight. But she doesn't have to do that. She can stand in the pocket and just let Lily come to her, look for those big teeps, and make sure that she doesn't get drawn into a fight that's not to her style.
Yeah, I agree with you, Carl. I think that if she is able to keep some of that range, it might do good for her later on in the rounds. But let's see how it goes. I think you might be right that she's just trying to show her that I'm up for this scrap. You're not going to bully me.
That's it. And as we've seen, Lily looks pretty confident in the clinch, lands an awesome little switch into a Superman left straight.
Very nice.
Girls getting tied up in the clinch. Once again in this fight, referee John Reblain breaks it. Lily definitely looking very confident, even though she's only had one fight. Big shots coming, flustering her opponent, and that's the end of the first round.
It was a good combination from Lily at the end there. I think when those punches are landing on Megan, and it's 1, 2, or 3, Megan just needs to throw something back instead of shelling up for too long, because that allows Lily to get some more momentum, more confidence in the exchange.
Yeah, and we've already said that, she has the range advantage. If she just sticks a nice long jab and works off the back foot, obviously she's quite new to the game, it's her debut, so sometimes you don't know to do things like this, and when you're getting put under pressure to go back, all you want to do is show, I'm not scared, I can throw just as hard as you can, and then you end up getting sucked into this game, like we said, that she doesn't want to be involved in, putting herself in harm's way, in range of Lily's strikes, and Lily's very confident with those punches, and they're landing, so that's why she's confident with them. I think she started and finished that round the same way, high intensity, and we'll see how this one goes now. Megan got some blood coming out of her nose there, definitely taken some of the hardest shots this fight.
Yeah, Cole, that first exchange when those shots landed, it was almost like Megan realized that this is what fighting is all about. It's very different to hard sparring. The person opposite you throws with serious intention, and Lily's come out with that intention right now. So Megan needs to weather that and
that's it.
fight her game.
They're both here to win it. Megan starts this one off with some nice shots, nice big kicks from the outside, and that's something that she should be doing, is keeping that range, landing the big shots, and flustering her opponent.
Nice elbow from Megan.
Some good work in the clinch there. Both girls trying to land those elbows, working the knees, looking for dominance of body position. Lily looking to catch some kicks, but at the same time she's busy eating those shots. A much better defensive technique would be just to check them at the moment, because you're sacrificing a lot of damage. She goes back to those big swinging hands of hers. Has been like a hallmark of her fight so far.
Yeah, I agree. The hands has been working for Lily quite a bit. And like you said,
Oi.
Carl, nice elbow from Megan there.
Megan lands a big elbow as they break the clinch. And she's looking a lot more confident this round. Maybe because she's landing those bigger strikes. And keeping Lily on the back foot with the long teeps. And yeah, working away from the fight. Sticking the jab out. But Lily's relentless. Keeps coming at her. Swinging those punches. Landing some good shots there. Can hear crew Nicholas Radley telling his fighter Megan to keep scoring. It's important in the clinch. Every strike landed is a point. This is of course sport Muay Thai where judges they're judging the landed shots, whether it's big heavy strikes, big knees in the clinch, and then obviously the domination within clinch and working around the ring. Last 10 seconds of the fight. A big spinning elbow lands. Megan taking it quite easily on the chin there. She doesn't look too fussed about that one. But yeah, come that flurry of punches again. Lily finishing that round out again as she did the first. But I think Megan had a much better round there. Was able to use her teep defense. Landed some nice shots, some good elbows in the clinch. Both girls working really well in the clinch, which is interesting to see as well, considering they're both fairly new to this game now. But they're obviously being drilled with the clinch work in the gyms.
It's nice to see them searching for the elbows, Carl. It's always nice to see elbows in Muay Thai. I agree with you. Megan's looking a lot more settled in the second round. Lily is still relentless. I think that Megan will need to up the tempo and throw more shots in this round. You can actually hear a corner shouting at her to put on some more pressure. So we are going to be looking at her to just throw more shots. In that exchange, she's just going to have to bite down and throw some punches back. Lily is looking good. And I mean, she keeps throwing those punches, the heavy hands. That's obviously going to do well for her in the final round.
I'm not sure what that frustration was from Lily when she went into the corner now. She didn't want to take the seat that was provided. I think maybe just wants to shake it out and get back in there and throw the strikes. Her coach calling for some big elbows, so we'll see how this goes now. This is the last round, the last 2 minutes of this fight. I think it's really close. I have it at one round apiece, so we'll see. Never like to put the knockers on the fighters.
Yeah, Carl, it's a very close fight. It's hard for me to actually decide which way this one can go. That's why I'm actually quite happy I'm not at the judges' table and I don't have to make that decision tonight.
Again, the intensity in the beginning of the round. High pace, both girls coming out swinging, going into the clinch, working those knees, working those elbows. Great to see.
Yeah, very good activity in the clinch. They're not just clinching and locking it up. They are very active in the clinch. You'll see that the ref is not breaking up the clinch too much. That's purely because there is activity in the clinch and they're not just remaining stagnant.
Megan getting side control here, landing some big elbows from the side of Lily's head. Lily not looking too good at the moment. She's looking a little bit wobbled. Not
very
able
good
to
exchange.
recover here just yet. We'll see what happens. She clinches up. Good work from Lily there.
Yeah, that was a good moment for Megan in the fight to turn her opponent and then score in that position. As you know, in Muay Thai, that shows a bit of dominance in that exchange.
Exactly, and as you see Lily coming forward, she's still game, but mouth breathing heavy, hands were down there. Straight back into the clinch. Both coaches calling for them to work. A nice big elbow landed there by Megan. Looks for the teep and a big body shot. Walking her opponent down, puts her in the corner, keeps landing strikes. Both girls relentless though, swinging. Referee John DeBlaine breaks them up in the corner.
Looks like there's been a bit of evolution in the fight with the pressure coming from the blue corner, and I'm seeing a bit more pressure now coming from Megan, actually laying in a number of punches.
And that's one of the things that we said, they need to manage their energy well. And
Very
as we
nice
say
spinning
that,
elbow.
Lily finishing here with a massive flurry, followed after that big spinning elbow that she got there. I think this is quite a close one for the judges to call.
Yeah, I agree, Carl. I find myself getting absorbed in the action, and I kind of have to remember to say something about it.
That's one of the beauties about this sport, is that we get sucked into it. Our eyes are on the fight. We're watching live from the ring here. And both of us, I think that was a difficult one to call. Both girls looking pretty happy with their performance. Coaches are happy. It's time for me to go see who the judges gave it to.
Yeah, good luck to the judges making that call. Very exciting fight that we just witnessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight going the distance. We have a result from the judges. It's a unanimous decision for the red corner, Megan